So this episode, Game Over, episode 505, right? Tell me about the episode. What goes on?
Well, Toby and the gang are called to...
Just the Oz stuff. They just want to know about the Oz. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Oz looks on from the sidelines as Toby and the gang are brought to the scene of a murder in a game company, a high-end game company. This is a video game company where they produce AAA console games, hundreds of millions of dollars on the line as they create these games. And the CEO of the company is murdered at the on the eve of the launch of their brand new game.
And is that a particularly bad time for a CEO to get murdered?
One would think, yes. His greatest victory yet in the business, and he winds up dead.
Is this something that you had to do a lot of research for? The gaming world? Because it really delves into sort of, you know, that stuff, launch dates, et cetera, all those things. And
you know what? It's an exciting world. I've always found it fascinating, and I think it's something that a lot of our audience will tie into.
Duncan, are you busy? Come on, Duncan. Join the party. It's not going to kill you to have a drink with the coworkers. Duncan?
Okay, spoilers. So what actually happens in this episode?
It's called Game Over.
Okay.
And it's actually not Game Over.
So it's like an ironic title.
Ironic title.
Right.
It's about me and my friend who dies.
Oh, your friend dies in this episode?
What are you doing with all this?
Okay. You know what's really bothering me, though? He was killed 10 hours before his body was discovered in his office, surrounded by coworkers. No one noticed?
From what I saw, he was the kind of guy who didn't have much time for people.
But Duncan I knew respected and trusted his friends.
People change, especially when money and power are involved.
And then I have to solve the case, so I rally with the troops, which are like a bunch of hackers.
Military. Oh, no, okay.
No, a bunch of like nerd troops that we hang out.
So you play a lot of video games?
I'm in the industry. I'm known as a gamer. And,
that's how it's pronounced? You're like gamming enthusiast?
I do some gamming.
It's just,
yeah, I'm a gamer. I play video games.
What do you have to, what makes you, you do?
Video game crew, and I have a whole YouTube channel. We're called the Console Creatures.
Oh, so you're more than just a gamer.
Yeah.
So we'll edit around a lot of this, right?
We don't need help. We're professionals.
So in this episode, there's a lot of fuss and hullabaloo about video game launch dates and gaming dates.
Which is a huge thing in the industry. I go to a lot of events, and these launch titles are very important, and the actual launch date of the game that's in the episode is intrinsic to the storyline.
Oh, okay. Without giving anything else away.
Spoiler alert. They actually made a game for the episode.
They did?
Yeah.
And
it's called Ogre Fury, and it is the most anticipated title of the year in the show.
It's sort of like a Shrek-based sort of a...
Sort of?
It's an unnamed ogre.
Yeah. Just a lot of ogres. And some king ogres.
A fury of them. Is that like a gaggle of geese?
I don't know what you call ogres. Yeah, Fury of Ogres.
I would watch a movie called The Fury of Ogres. Would you be in it with me?
I'll be in the movie.
Yeah, let's workshop.
What you got for me, Corporal? What is this?
Well, I was playing the game, and I got to this point. This is the level boss. Defeating him is the key to unlocking the console's security safeguards.
And that's when I realized I had seen this point in the game before. When we spoke to Simon Fields, he asked me if I'd played Ogre Fury yet. And I saw the same sequence running in his mind.
So I thought him thinking about the exact place in the game where the code was buried couldn't be a coincidence.
All right, next question. Why is gamming such a passion for you? How long have you been involved in gamming?
I've been gamming for ages.
It's gaming, actually.
Oh, I've only been gaming for like 2 weeks.
Okay, so gamming for years.
Gamming, I'm a semi-professional gamer.
Where do you see the future of gamming heading? Is it at the console level? Or gams for the smartphone?
I think that the future of gaming is actually both of them linked together.
Okay, this was fun.
You
never shook hands before?
Shaken hands.
This was really shaken.
Shaken hands.
We've never shaked. Shaken? Shooked.
Shook hands.
Mario, is it shook?
Mario,
We've never
shaken.
We've never shook hands?
When you're shaking hands.
We've never shaken hands. Is that right?
Like past tense.